this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to Ranked. Now, this is where Joe the Horror Man and myself pick some franchises and rank them. And eventually we'll get into trilogies and all that kind of stuff as well. Now, the franchise we will be talking about today is Scream. Now, just remember, guys, this is just my opinion and how I see the films. There are 6 films in the Scream franchise, and coming in at number 6 is Scream 2, which is right here. Now, a disclaimer, I guess. I love all of these films. It's basically minuscule things that set these apart from others. So I'm going to tell you some of the things I like about it. I do like the beginning. I think it's very creative. Of course, I like the song by D'Angelo, which is actually a Prince cover. She's Always in My Hair. The music is just great in this film all the way around. And I think that they did a really good job at a sequel. Not only making the sequel, but letting everyone know it is a sequel. You know, just the whole meta vibe of it. I thought that was very smart. They say a sequel is an inferior film. And I do feel like it is an inferior film from the first one. But not by a whole lot. So good on you, Wes Craven. All right. Coming up at number 5 is Scream 4. I love Scream 4. I think it's great. Charlie is one of my favorite killers. And one of the things that set this above part 2, in my opinion, is the fact that they went almost 10 years, I think it was 10 years, between Scream 3 and Scream 4, and they did not miss a beat. And let me tell you something, that takes talented writing and talented directing. Plus, this was Wes Craven's last film, so rest in peace, Wes Craven. Okay. Coming up at number 4 is Scream 5 or Scream the Reboot. Requel, whatever you want to call it. It has several names. This is another one I wasn't sure what to expect, but I have to give it tremendous props that it went so many years before making this one. And I know a lot of people were thinking, well, can they really do it? I mean, Wes Craven's gone now. Are they going to have the same effect? And it was answered. Asked and answered. Yes, yes, and yes. We get a new cast in this film. I think they're great. One of the things I was talking to Joe about as we were watching these is I love how technology develops during the time that these films come out. And they use it. The way they use it, I think, is brilliant. And that is Scream 5. I don't want to make these too long-winded. So, yeah. All right. Coming in at number 3, surprisingly enough, is the original Scream. I love this movie. I think it's great. It has grown on me even more over the years. You know, it was the originator. It was what changed everything. It brought us slasher movies back, and in a big way. And you can't really ask for much more than that. So, Scream is number 3. All right, coming up at number 2 is Scream 3. And you all know how much I love Scream 3. I've talked about this at length. I love Roman as the killer. He is my favorite killer. I just think this movie is so clever. It's written so well. And, of course, this was made to be a trilogy before they wanted to do the 4th one. And I really think that the way this closes out was brilliant. I mean, we do get one later on, but it gives you enough time to kind of grieve the fact that you don't have this series anymore. And then all of a sudden you got Scream 4. So it was done extremely well. Yeah. And coming in at number 1, shouldn't be a big surprise, is Scream 6. Shiny ball syndrome. Joe and I talk about that a lot. And we notice that a lot of people, including ourselves, go crazy when we get a new film, especially when it's great. So, what we try to do, because we're guilty of this too, shiny ball syndrome. Joe and I have watched this probably 6 or 7 times, maybe 8 times by now. And I have watched this probably more, well, almost as much as some of the other Scream movies. And it's not new anymore, but it's still fairly new. So, I mean, this movie is just brilliant. And what we mean by shiny ball is, everybody gets excited when they get a new film and it's really good. Put it down for a while, come back and watch it like Joe and I did, and it still has the same effect. That's awesome. And Scream 6 is my number one. Thank you guys for watching and for commenting, and let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to check out Joe's ranking of the Scream franchise. Remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time, peace.